Single-family homes, also known in the industry as SFRs, they are the bread and butter for a lot of investors. I have some friends down in North Carolina and Tennessee and the southern Midwest states that just live off of single-family homes. In fact, I've even had some here in the southern Boston area where they did have a lot of single-family homes and they've done very well. The benefits to renting out single families is that you have almost no maintenance. Typically, you get really good tenants who maintain the buildings for you. Whereas when you get into multifamily, you'll find the tenants tend to be less equipped for managing the building. Single families, you can pretty much rely on the tenant to cut the grass, to maintain the inside of the building, pay the water, pay the electric, pay the gas, the heating. There tends to be lower expenses on single family homes. Some of the downsides to them is that their cost per unit is a little bit higher, and they tend to, you have more roofs, you have more furnaces. Actually, the furnaces are the same. You just have more roofs, more yard, more option for liability on a single family home. For the rents, though, they tend to be a little bit higher. You end up with a higher rental per unit when you're looking at single families. So they're a great form of investment. The barrier to entry is a little bit higher. It tends to be then on a multifamily or on a condo, especially on a Airbnb, where you don't actually have to own the property. You could actually rent it out. Single family homes, for some investors, it can be a very great strategy, and most people do tend to at some point have at least one in their portfolio, whether it was the first house you lived in, then you rented it out, or you have some investors who only buy single family homes. Those are the benefits, those are the differences. You're going to get a higher rent, but you also have a higher purchase cost. The maintenance on them can be a lot lower, but at the same time, you do have only one roof per tenant, and vacancy can be huge. One tenant's missing, now the entire building is vacant.